Hey everyone, welcome back to Beyond the Mask. We spend a lot of time talking about America's highlight reel. The big wins, the famous faces, the moments that make it into the textbooks. But what about the rest of the picture, the 99% of the story that happens off camera? Today, we're pulling back the curtain. We're taking the masks off to look at the raw, real, and often untold stories of struggle and quiet triumph that actually build this country. This isn't about politics, it's about people. Stick around, because this one might change how you see the world outside your window. Let's start at 4:30 a.m. While most of the country sleeps, a parallel America is already at work. This is the invisible workforce, the hands that pick our food, care for our grandparents, and keep the lights on. We don't see their faces in the news, but their labor is the foundation everything else is built on. Their struggle is the grind. It's back pain that's just part of the job. It's praying the car doesn't break down because sick days aren't an option. It's the quiet anxiety of living paycheck to invisible paycheck. But their triumph, it's monumental. It's the pride in a child's graduation photo taped to a locker. It's the first house key after years of rent. It's the profound dignity of knowing I am essential. This isn't just a job, it's a legacy of resilience. They are the undeniable, unsung engine of the American day. Now, let's step into a living room where two worlds collide in the best possible way. The air smells like generations-old recipes, while a tablet lights up with notifications from the new world. This is the first-generation journey. It's a daily, high-stakes balancing act between the there that shaped your parents and the here you're retrying to navigate. The struggle is a constant identity translation. It's the feeling of being not quite from here, not quite from there. It's code switching not just your language, but your entire self, minute by minute. The triumph is pure creation. It's the engineer who starts a cultural podcast. The chef who remixes a grandmother's dish into something that blows up on Instagram. They aren't just crossing a bridge between cultures, they're rebuilding a new home right in the middle of it. They are the architects of a more dynamic, fluid, and creative America. We're sold this idea that innovation only happens in shiny labs with billion-dollar budgets. But what if the most powerful innovations are born from a simple, urgent question? How do I solve this? This is the domain of the everyday genius. The single mom who becomes a master of logistical algorithms just to get her kids to school and herself to work. The auto shop owner 3D printing a part they can't afford to buy. Their struggle is the constraint, limited money, time, and resources. It can't be done from people who never had to try. Their triumph is the ingenious workaround. It's innovation born not from excess, but from necessity. It's the most American trait there is, a stubborn, creative refusal to be stopped by a problem. This is where the real future is being built in garages, kitchens, and classrooms. In a country sprinting toward the next big thing, there's a radical act happening, people deliberately looking back. These are the keepers of the flame, the language revitalizers teaching native dialects on TikTok. The Appalachian musicians preserving folk songs that tell the story of coal country. The urban gardeners turning empty lots into heritage crop sanctuaries. Their struggle is against time, forgetting, and a culture that often values the new over the meaningful. Their triumph is connection. It's pulling a thread from the past and weaving it into the present. In a world of disposable trends, they are the guardians of meaning. They remind us that progress doesn't have to mean erasure. A nation's soul is kept alive in its stories, its songs, and its seeds. So, what's the real takeaway from these stories? It's this: the American spirit isn't a logo or a slogan. It's a verb. It's the act of persisting, of creating when you have nothing, of remembering when others forget, of finding dignity in the struggle itself. The most powerful force in this country isn't in a Capitol building or a corporate HQ. It's in the everyday courage of ordinary people refusing to be invisible, refusing to be silenced, and refusing to give up on their corner of the dream. These stories are everywhere. They're beyond the mask of the official narrative. And when we start to see them, we don't just see a country, we see each other. What's an untold story of struggle or triumph you've witnessed in your community? Drop it in the comments below. Let's make this video a living document of the real America. If this resonated with you, hit that like button. It helps more people see beyond the mask. And subscribe and hit the bell for more deep dives into the stories that shape us every single week. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next one.